Hey there, sweetness, how goes it? I do hope that it goes well. Quick name of the game. If there's anything that's connective to this collective, that's beautiful. I invite you to take it with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that's all right. Just leave it right where you found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for somebody else in the collective, and you should never take something off the table, or in general, that doesn't belong to you. Keep in mind, time may be fluid as well as energy, and let's get into it, shall we? Oh, yes. Yes, we shall. What are we getting into? All signs messages, messages for the collective, what you need to know today. Spirit of love, truth, grace, and guidance, please guide these messages, guide myself and this collective. Guide us always and always. Thank you. Smoke cleanse. Let's open up, homies. Welcome home. Hit that thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the tribe. That's the only that's the only way to become a homie. Channeled music, Feathered Indians, Tyler Childers. Oh, honey, tell me how your love runs true. How I can always count on you. Be there when bullets fly. Run across the river just to hold you tonight. Collective, there is someone that would run across the river just to hold you tonight. Run across that river. That says something, don't it? Messages for the collective. What does the collective need to know today? Someone loves your voice. Somebody was supposed to go to a water park, but instead took a detour. Very specific. Ooh. We have someone that identifies as a Celtic Reconstructionist. You have Celtic Reconstructionist, car won't start up. What this is making me think in combination, it's like the metaphysical vehicle, metaphorical vehicle. To me, each of us has one. Okay. And this is saying it's saying that, all right, what do I mean first off by we each have a metaphorical, metaphysical vehicle? First and foremost, I mean, our mind takes us places, our soul takes us places, our bodies take us places, our mouths take us places, our eyes take us places, our ears, our noses, they take us places. Our senses. Our senses take us places. Someone has been trying to reconstruct. I'm getting something about ancestral lines, ancestral connections. Lines, ancestral break lines. No, grounding wires. working on the ancestral grounding wires to that metaphysical vehicle. And coming close. Someone's ready to give up. Willie Nelson, just breathe. Someone needs to know you're just a person. You're just a human having a human experience, and that's okay. Don't give up. Don't give up on your journey. Don't give up reconstructing that old car. It's going to be worth it. You may feel like you're trapped, stuck taking a detour because that vehicle just won't do what you need it to do. Don't give up. Keep working on that reconstruction. No matter what your energy is, it's magical, mystical. Someone either just did or is about to or needs to park their car, pull over, park that thing and freaking cry. Cry out loud, talk to spirit, cry. Say what you need to say. Talk to the divine, talk to the universe, talk to the creator. Let it in, let it out. Say what you need to say. It'll help you get your act together. Someone needs to know for the month, be very careful with that metaphysical vehicle. Be very careful putting the pedal to the metal, riding it all gas, no brakes. Be careful riding brakes too hard though, too. It's important to find the balance, the happy little medium. Don't be too rough, because you might just mess up the frame, and when a vehicle's got a bad frame, well, that's a bad thing, generally. I'm getting, don't rush. Don't keep it full throttle. Don't go through life and your journey like a NASCAR racer. Kick back, relax, take it slow. Another channeled song for this. Little Stranger, Coffee and a Joint. Slow and steady wins the race. This detour, it's not really a detour at all. It's a little vacation, staycation, treat that car well. All right. That's what I got for you out of that collective. Treat your car good. And don't miss my point. You're the car. And all that is an extension of you. All right. Get an oracle. Thank you. Toxic. Card number 24. Cut those toxic people out of your life. Don't keep getting stung. You deserve better. Set boundaries. The word no is a complete sentence. Hey guys, last night I was up till, 2 o'clock in the morning or so, just channeling some index cards, doing some studying. And I was reading about passive aggression and what it is to be passive aggressive and things like that. And then it also, kind of snowballed in that little black hole of research, like things do, snowballed into narcissism. True narcissism, not just, the version of that word that everybody throws around now all day, every day. But true narcissists absolutely hate the word no. They're the ones that absolutely hate to be told no. And there's something about, there's somebody that, you've wanted to cut out for a long time, but you've just been so afraid to tell them no because you don't want to make them angry. And you know that telling them no brings out their anti-heroic nature. Don't be afraid. Get some shanty style numbers here. Card 24. Somebody needs to know that they're on a mission and that your mission is protected. Something about the mission being a correction. Mission to correct things that were maybe unintentionally messed up. I don't know why I'm getting something about, I'm hearing like, it was written long ago. But then it's like, at that, it was written long ago, but long ago wasn't really that long ago. And something about when something was written, it was rewritten. So, I don't know, bear with me or don't, but it's like something was written and then rewritten. And the mission that you're on is to bring things back to their original intended form. harmonized, balanced form, not some rewritten and rewritten and rewritten form, but originality, a mission of originality, a mission of origins. But you have to know what you're here for and what you're not here for. And don't participate in the things that you're not here for. Venture back home to themselves. Yourself wants to thank you for that. Get creative with it. The divine wants to communicate to you that you don't have to be scared. You are free. There's a song, I Am by Sat Sang, Satsang. I Am by Sat Sang. The divine wants you to know that you deserve to be here. You deserve to be there. You deserve to be where you are. Someone feels like an imposter in the best parts of their life. They don't feel as though they deserve the best. I'm trying to give in to the ways that will help my spirit soften. Focus on the present. I'm perfectly imperfect and I'm only here to learn. And all the evil on the path gets burned. There are lies in the facets of everything that we see. They're telling us to be scared when all we ever are is free. I'm letting go of the things that don't serve me no more, 'cause I am holy and sacred and righteous and true, and I deserve to be here, and so do you. That's the energy I'm getting with this card. Somebody needs that. I needed that. What does the collective need to hear today? Somebody is mid-transformation and they're afraid of what that may look like to the outside world, but the pressure always comes from the outside. Try not to let it in where you reside. Focus on your life, your love, your path, your voice. Focus on hearing your heart grow with each step. You are where you need to be. Lessons raining down and blessings to be seen. You're where you need to be. Messages for the collective. The Wheel of Fortune. Bottom of the deck, the Devil in the reverse. As the wheel turns, collective, darkness no more. And as the light comes in and the darkness fades, something is to come with the light. Perhaps you're to be the bringer of the light, or you're to meet the bringer of the light. All right. I just got some teamwork, partnership, maybe even love energy. A feminine, independent, graceful, knowledgeable, steady and stable. Nine of Pentacles energy. This feminine has all she needs, maybe lacking in just a little bit, or feel lacking just a little bit of what she wants. But she has everything that she needs. And we have a masculine. He has everything he needs, everything he wants, and 2112 on the timer. It's just a little too much. 10 of Wands. It's become just a little bit too burdensome for him to carry all these things by himself. I was getting, do be careful what you wish for, because if you wish for too much and you get it all, you be careful. This man wished and worked and got it all and has it all. But it's, man, taking a toll. Look at that load. Imagine the two of them together. Imagine two whole people, entire in themselves, coming together. And maybe he has just a little too much, 22 on the timer, and she has maybe just a dip dab, not enough. And they come together and share what it is that they have. Imagine what it is that they could create. Imagine what it is that they could create and how that creation could be shared to help nourish others, to help teach others. Boom, that right there looks like light work. That right there appears to me as a twin flame message, if not soulmate energy, for sure. I like it. And the time is now. Are the divine ones prepared, though? We see all the time manifesting and calling things in and saying, I'm ready, I am ready, I am ready, I am prepared. And then the moment that the manifestation comes in, being like, oh, I never expected this, I'm not prepared. Don't be that guy. Are you prepared for the things that you've wished for? Are you prepared to receive the things that you've manifested, collective? Are you prepared? If you find the answer being no, then what is it going to take to get you prepared? And while yes, we want you to, think about all the things, start with the one most simplest thing that you could do to get yourself prepared now, in this moment, in this day, as per the index cards, in this month, in the month of September. What's the most simplest yet significant step that you could take to make sure that you are prepared to receive the lessons and the blessings and all the things that it is that you've manifested, that you've wished for, that you have prayed for, that you have worked for. And be so prepared to receive them in a way that when they come, they don't feel like a burden to you. Nobody wants that. You don't want that. Spirit doesn't want that for you. Your blessings are not meant to be a burden. They're meant to put you in your place, put you in your throne, put you where you belong, where you need to be, where others need you to be. But yeah, first and foremost, where you need you to be. And I often find that when you're where you need to be, then that right there is all that others need to see, because then they follow suit and they get themselves where they need to be, oftentimes. All right. What does the collective need to know today? What does the collective need to know today? Ooh, that was quite a few cards. Knight of Cups in the reverse. I'll read them out and then go over it. Justice. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Three of Swords in the reverse. The Sun in the reverse. The Four of Wands. Last but not least, the Two of Cups in the reverse. All right, we're actually going to get into the book with these ones. I feel like there's a lot that needs to be said here. Knight of Cups in the reverse. The Knight of Cups is the active force of emotion. It could be representative of an actual individual with the qualities of the Knight. The person can be sensitive and temperamental. It can be someone who's aware of his or her feelings, a true empath who can easily identify with the moods and emotions of others. Excuse me. However, just like he's seen here pulling the ropes to control the ship, the Knight of Cups can and will pull the strings of the heart. Should this card present itself to you, it can also signal the need to start acting on your feelings, to embody the qualities of the Knight of Cups. All right, so this coming in the reverse says to me, think before you act. Think before you act. That's number one message we start with. Think before you act. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. We're going to read some from the Justice, though. Card 11. She did come in the upright. Justice is fierce but fair. She holds the scales of positive and negative forces with her eye, constantly scrutinizing and weighing our decisions. Yet still she stands, staring straight into our eyes, looking deep into our soul. Justice can see the most hidden of our intentions. She can sense if our choices and actions are based on truth or deception. In a sense, She represents our inner voice of reason and conscience. She knows no gray area. Her judgment is stark and absolute. However, remember that unlike us, she can see the bigger picture. You only have one chance to present your case before her, so make it count and don't try to trick her keen eye. Thank you. Perhaps there are some big decisions that need to be made at this time. Oh, wait a minute. Yep, I just missed a whole section here. Don't try to trick her keen eye. There's a message right there. When justice appears, know that all will be revealed, for better or worse. Everything hidden will make its way to the surface in true revelation. This card can indicate legal proceedings or lawsuits. One way or another, the truth must come out. If you've been wronged or you have wronged someone else, justice will prevail. All will be judged for their actions, so act responsibly and be honest with yourself and others. Perhaps there are some big decisions that need to be made at this time. If so, the Justice card can also indicate the need to consider those choices carefully. Balance is key in all things. Hence, remove anything that is in excess or difficult. Useless things must be put away in order to restore equilibrium. And that is in connection to this think before you act, think before you speak, because all actions have equal and opposite reactions. We'd rather have reaction than consequence. The Knight of Swords in the reverse. Pentacles, Cups, Wands, Swords. So I'm going to read it as though it popped up in the upright, and then we'll take a look at what it may mean in the reverse. The sphere of light has been passed to the Knight of Swords from the page. The knight carries her tried and true blade, a tool that allows her to pierce the veil, revealing truths the page could only guess at. The Knight of Swords is known for her ability to create clarity out of confusion. It is very clear from the look in her eyes that she is serious, sober, and above all, direct. She is rugged and fierce, determined and logical. She seeks the truth at all costs. When the Knight of Swords appears in your spread, she may represent an aspect of you, someone else in your life, or the atmosphere in general. The Knight of Swords is the piercer of mysteries. She will deliver the answers you seek, but take care, for she is known to be tactless and frank to a fault. If you're uncertain as how to proceed with regard to the issue in question, the Knight of Swords is telling you to be direct and act decisively. However, remember that it is not only what you say or do, but how you say or do it. Take care that you do not exacerbate the situation by putting off the very people you need to rely on to get the job done. So, again, this is making me think straight back. It's reinforcement. Be very careful. Think, think, think before you speak, before you act. Feel, but think. Three of Swords in the reverse. Some people have a different way of interpreting the Three of Swords based on the numerological. Oh, hang on. Yeah. This card's all about duality and the choices of the mind. Truth, creativity combined with ability to make choices and proper discernment, bringing us to the growth and expansion of the mind through multiplicity, new ways of thinking and seeing things. Right now, there's a call for harmony and equilibrium between the two forces that were once opposing. Take flight. Enter a receptive grail of the mind, a fertile ground where there are seeds, and these seeds can germinate and develop fully if properly tended to. There's a lot here about if you love something, let it go. If it comes back to you, it's yours forever. If it doesn't, it was never yours to begin with. There's advice here to keep in mind when you're going through something tough. This too shall pass, and you will be stronger for having survived it. This too shall pass, and you will be stronger for having survived it. I'm not sure what this feeling is, collective. I'm not sure what, and it could be so many things. But it's a ball of feelings, really. It's a ball of emotion. It's a ball of energy. And it wants to be acknowledged, and it wants to be put to use, and it wants to be this ball of light. It wants to be. But there's so much about just be careful not to dim it. Also, not to shine it so bright that it hurts people's eyes. Yeah. Not to shine it so bright that it hurts people's eyes. Harness your light, your force, your voice, your you-ness. Harness it, balance it, harmonize it. Figure out what level of luminescence works for you and works for those around you. Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a happy card, one I'm always eager to receive in a reading. It's a card that signals stability and a sense of completion. In drawing the Four of Wands for Tarot of the Abyss, I wanted to somehow capture that moment of pure, unbridled happiness when you celebrate a major milestone. Reflecting on those moments when I have felt happiest and most celebrated as a person, I came upon the idea of a birthday party. The woman in the card is seated before a birthday cake with a look of sheer joy on her face. The cake has been prepared to her taste, especially for her. We can almost hear the off-tuned chorus of her loved ones singing happy birthday in the background. In a moment, she'll close her eyes, make a magic wish, and blow out the candles to seal her wish's success. Regardless of how old we are, it's a moment of pure, almost childlike joy and jubilation. If there's anybody in the collective that today's your birthday, happy birthday. The Four of Wands calls out to you to savor your success and take a moment to reflect on your accomplishments. This is right in line and right in tune with everything I've been saying. There are different ways this can come into play. It may be an actual celebration, or it can come in the form of an unexpected event, one that will usher in a new period of your life. With this, honestly, just, I'm getting, with this paired, especially with the Two of Cups in the reverse at the very end here, it just takes me straight back, circled to the beginning. What was it? The first deck of cards we had out. Be careful. No, it was this deck actually. It was right when I first brought this deck out. When we had that Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Wands. Be careful. Yes. Make wishes. Have faith in wishes. Have faith over fear. Spirit is greater than the ups and the downs, okay? Source, creator, God, Jesus, goddess, Mother Earth, nature, these things, they are greater than the ups and downs, yes. But at the same time, there's a call to understand humility and humanity, and do be careful. Voice your wishes with intention and mindfulness, not overthought, overthinking, but mindful. And for those in relationships, those in love, those married, make sure that you're doing that, and vice versa with your partner. You're doing that, they're doing that. There's a flow, equal, reciprocity. Here we got, how long have we been on here? 41 on the timer. All right, I'm going to do one more deck, I believe, and see if there's any other messages you guys need before I hop off of here. Sorry about that, roughly shuffly. A little loud. All right. I think we're going to do the Witch's Kitchen. Witch's Kitchen. Grab a sip of coffee. The music back going for you guys. J.D. Huggins, Problems. Head full of monsters and they keep trying to win. Somebody keeps a blade in their pocket. Binding. Tea tree. Binding. I'm going to read from the book, see what it has to say. What does the collective need to know about binding? Work together, bind the two. Tea tree. Work together, bind the two. Strength united, me and you. My astringent power will repel harmful vibes through binding spell. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be. There, it is done. A restriction is holding you back from making a commitment, although a decision should not be made lightly. Investigate thoroughly before you consent, as there are underlying and hidden factors to consider. An obligation that's irrevocable may be a bit of bind, so why not use my styptic strength to keep away from any ties that are challenging you on all levels. Choose me to banish the negative vibes of those who vex you, for my natural astringent power works as an excellent repellent. Don't let others get under your skin. Instead, turn to me to soothe and clear up any skin problems, grazes, and infections. Allow me to assist in restraining another's influence over you. You guys, before I even sat down to do this reading, On top of the index cards, it said being influenced on a red card. Red card's a red flag for me. Allow me to assist in restraining another's influence over you, or to keep away those who would cause harm to themselves and others as we work a little binding magic together. Promises are kept as you unite with another for optimum magical results. Used by Australian Aboriginals for thousands of years, tea tree comes from the Melaleuca tree. Captain Cook was taught about its healing properties and how to make poultices to fight infections and wounds. Before antibiotics were introduced, this sacred oil was a staple of medical kits in World War II. Ooh, there's a recommended recipe for deodorant. For underarms, insect repellent. Melt 3 tablespoons of olive oil and shea butter in a double boiler. Anybody who wants this, you can, refer back to the video, rewind later. If you don't want to, sorry. Melt 3 tablespoons of olive oil and shea butter in a double boiler and remove from heat. Add 1/4 cup of baking soda and cornstarch and 25 to 30 drops of tea tree oil. Pour mixture into a small jar, silicone molds, or an old deodorant stick. Ensure the mixture has set before using it. I like that. I love this deck, you guys. This thing is gorgeous. All right. Messages for the collective. What does the collective need today? What does the collective need from the witch's medicine cabinet? In the witch's kitchen. Music is medicine. I'm hearing that. Put on your favorite song today and sing it as loud as you possibly can. Play some songs that really touch your emotions. If you have to step off by yourself and just get a little weird, do it. Anything else for the collective from the witch's kitchen? Oh my, I guess so. Bay leaves. I just got somebody's learning how to practice bay leaf magic. But the key word here is abundance. Time, keyword courage. It says it's time for courage. Echinacea, fortify. I'm going to read these 3 and then I will get out of here, guys. Bay leaves for abundance. Somebody wants to be a singer or a big movie star, but they're afraid that they can't catch any breaks or they haven't been able to because it's hard out there. And they're doing some things they don't want to do for money. Have faith in yourself. Bay leaves for abundance. Don't give up or give in. Being rich is not a sin. Accept all gifts that come your way. Abundance is yours, now here to stay. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be. There, it is done. You've been going without unnecessarily for too long now. Your cries for prosperity have been heard, so please don't give up on all that you have worked for. All you need to do is accept that an abundance of prosperity is your birthright and work a little magic. Bay leaves will assist you against misfortune, and a dried leaf with your desires written on it will bring your wishes into fruition if burnt. Pop one of my leaves in your purse or wallet, and soon your inner storeroom will be overflowing with riches. This card marks a time of opulence. Count the blessings and serendipitous moments you receive, for they are signs of a new and lucrative phase. Soon you will forget the miserable days of late. Sacred to Zeus, bay leaves, also known as bay laurel, were used as wreaths to crown athletes in ancient Greece. Apollo is often depicted wearing bay laurel on his head, and his lyre and bow are decorated with bay leaves as well. Bay laurels were also worn by Roman emperors, and in certain countries they are used as a symbol of a master's degree. Bay leaves represent victory, honor, and abundance of success. Time. Keyword courage. The fairies love to work with time whilst they cast their spells in rhyme. My gift of courage helps you fight, stand in your strength, and shine bright. This magic is worked with harm to none. So mote it be, there, it is done. Resistance is futile as you walk the witch's solitary path of no return. Once magic is born within, it can never die. I will support you as you step out of the witchy broom closet and declare to the world who you really are. It's time to burn brightly as you commit to your magical path, no matter the opinions of others. Know that you are safe as you massage in my oil as the warriors of old did to introduce the courage needed for battle. As you face challenges head on, I will reinforce your bravery and strength. Add me to your bathwater or sew me in undergarments to increase vigor. Weave me into your hair to enhance allurement as you face the world. Plucky determination is what's required as you stand up to adversity, fight for your rights, and become the hero of your own story. Excuse me. Time was used as a perfume in Greek temples. European folklore speaks of how to find fairies in patches of wild thyme. Using thyme oil enabled a seer to see fairies at fairy hills. Ladies in the medieval times wore scarves embroidered with a bee and thyme. I'm gonna show you guys, there's a recipe for vapor rub if anybody wants that. All right, and echinacea, fortify. Infections, flu, be gone, away. I'll make sure they'll never stay. Pretty petals, cones that flower, enhance, restore your cone of power. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be, there, it is done. When your defenses are down and you're feeling low, allow me to strengthen your weakened resolve. Don't be fooled by my pretty dainty petals, for I have the power to enhance your immune system. Just a couple of drops of my tincture will fortify you against the symptoms of a cold as I battle against the virus on your behalf. Just as I thrive and grow within the secure confines of an herbaceous border, it is imperative that you build your defenses. I will lend you my protective shield to activate and maintain your core strength and help you adjust through this period of emotional and spiritual transition. As you work with the healing properties of my coned flower, I'll help boost your clairvoyant and psychic abilities. restoring energy to enhance and raise your cone of power when working in ritual magic. This sacred herb is one of the Native Americans' most important medicines. The Cheyenne, Kiowa, Choctaw used it as a remedy for more ailments than any other plant. It is native only to the US and Canada. Early settlers learned from the native people about how to use the root as an herbal remedy. And there's a tincture tonic for coughs, colds, and weakened immunity. Be well, my homies. Be well. Be strong. Be courageous. Be fortified. Be abundant. Be faithful. Be, homies. Be. Hit that thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the tribe if you enjoy this vibe. And until we speak again, my dears, be well.